Have you ever seen a video of another artist showing what materials they use to create their illustrations? Or maybe you have seen a time lapse of them creating an illustration and you get a glance of what materials they use, what pens they're using, and you thought to yourself, what if I get that material? What if I get that pen where my illustration look better? Hi everyone, my name is Carlos Martinez and welcome back to my channel. Today we will talk about how to choose the correct materials to create your illustrations. Whether you're a professional or just starting out, choosing the right materials can make a big difference on how your illustration will turn out. So let's dive in. But first, let's get some coffee. Now that we got our drink ready and we got all the distractions out of the way, let's get started. For this video, I thought of creating an easy illustration to show you the results of using different art materials. So I created a sketch of a cat on my sketchbook, then I transferred it to Procreate and sharpened some details. Then I picked some paper to work on. Then I decided on what materials I should use. I thought about using some pencils, and I looked in my drawer and found some color pencils and some watercolors. And then in the bottom of my drawer, I found this kit that I purchased a long time ago that I never got to use. So I thought I would give it a try. So the first thing you need to know about choosing the right materials for your illustration is understand your medium. Different mediums require different materials, so it's important to know what you're working with. For example, if you're working with watercolors, you will need watercolor paper, brushes, and watercolor paints. If you're using oil paint, you will need different types of brushes and a canvas and different cleaning supplies. Knowing your medium will help you determine what materials you need to create the best possible artwork. So before you rush to the store and buy all the materials, I will say determine how would you like your final illustration to look like. And then learn as much as you can about that medium and determine if it is something you want to invest in. That leads me to the second thing you need to know about choosing the right materials for your illustration, and that is the quality matters. Once you know what materials you need, the next step is to consider the quality of those materials. High quality materials can make a big difference in the final result of your artwork. For example, using high quality paper with good tooth for your color pencil illustrations can help the colors blend better and make your artwork look smoother. Similar, using high quality paints and brushes for your watercolor paints can make the colors more vibrant and your brushes smoother. So invest in a good quality material that will help you achieve the look you're going for. Now the third thing you need to know about choosing the right materials is to experiment. While it is important to choose the right materials, it is also important to experiment with different materials to find out what works best for you. Trying out different brands of paper, pencils, or paints can help you find the materials that you enjoy working with the most. It is also a good idea to try out different techniques and styles to see how your materials react. Don't be afraid to try new things and to experiment with different materials. You might be surprised at what you discover. The last thing you need to know about choosing the right materials is to consider your budget. When choosing materials for your illustration, it is important to consider how much money you can spend. High quality materials can be expensive, so it is important to find a balance between quality and affordability. Look for materials that are good quality but won't break the bank. You can also try using different materials for different projects. For example, using cheaper materials for practice sketches and saving the high quality materials for finished pieces. As you can see, I was almost done with this illustration, and then I decided to experiment. I remember I had some neon color pencils, so then I decided to include them and see how it'll turn out. So this is the final result of the illustrations. You can see how the different materials change how the illustration look. Let me know which one is your favorite. So there you have it, my tips for choosing the right materials for your illustrations. Remember to understand your medium, invest in good quality materials, experiment with different materials and techniques, and consider your budget. Remember, a pencil will take you a long way. Let me know in the comments which cat illustration you like the best, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.